Hello guys, this is Pat from Pat back at it again, and today we have finally a video a lot of you were expecting for, and there's of course the Photon Galaxy stuff. So this actually takes back one of the combos. I already thought about this, featuring Vimana, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, but this time it is even more consistent thanks to the new spell card that we get added. That I playing 2 copies, but it's just, you know, one should be enough as it is searchable with the old skill Galaxy Photon. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Kaitenj, of course, and the skill is basically you return one Photon or Galaxy monster from your deck from your hand to your deck, and you can add any of these spell cards, of course, except for the Rhoda. You can add the Sanctuary, you can add the Forest of Destruction, or the Galaxy Cyclone. That's why we play only one Cyclone, because it is searchable, and sometimes you can just search for it. If your opponent has only one back row, you search for it, you pop it, and then you go with your combos. So as you can see, I'm playing Double Treasure, new addition actually, because I get it from the selection box, as well as 2 Vanisher. Triple Orbital is just better. It's a free to, I don't know, it's not free to play, maybe it's an SR. It's an SR from a main box, but this is just better because you can search for the missing piece. One copy of Adventure just because it is searchable with the Orbital, and you do not always want to have it in your starting end, but it can be something you want to look for later in the duel. 2 Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon, because it's nice sometimes to have in your hands, because as you will see in the replays, you have multiple turn 1 and turn 2 to go into. You have a lot of choices right now, because ideally the most consistent turn 1 you can get from the stack is having the Galaxy Ice Dragon with this in your hand. So this counts as an interruption, because you can discard the Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon to pop a special summon monster your opponent controls during his main phase, and together with the Vimana. So Vimana, of course, gets you a negation of a monster's effect. Unfortunately, just one, unless we have summoned already another Xyz monster on the field that is in the graveyard, basically. So you can recycle it with the second effect of Vimana. And what else we have? We have, of course, how do we summon Vimana? It is with Satellite. So this dude is gonna be your only normal summon, the normal summon you wanna go for, because this guy can just target another Photon monster you control, and he makes himself and the monster you targeted, both of the levels become the combined current levels of those 2 monsters. So if you target a 4 plus 1 right here gets 5, so both becomes level 5, and boom, you have your Vimana. So as you may imagine, it's really easy to go into Vimana, because you normal summon this guy, and then each one of these is basically a special summon, because Orbital, of course, can just search for Advancer or Vanisher. There is a special summon that you can actually target with the effect of Satellite later. Then we have Giant Hands that I'm not sure I summoned ever, but this is good only if you have no Sanctuary, because after you activate Sanctuary, actually if you want to play Sanctuary, in that turn you can only summon light monsters. So if you find yourself not summoning this thing that much, you can just replace it with a light, another light Xyz rank 4. Then we have the Galaxian, because sometimes if you have a couple of these in your hand, or just one, you might want to go into the classic combo, ending the turn with a Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon on the field and a couple of Photon Stream of Destruction, because this thing is just a free banish. So who does not want that? That's it. So then we have the Exciton, pretty nice as well. Most of all for popping actually in your main phase instead of an interruption, just to clear the field, because you have easy access to rank 4 right here. Malevolent Sin, because why not? And because it's a number monster as well. And then a couple of Galaxy Ice Dragon, a couple because with the Photon Sanctuary it is actually so easy to do it, and you might find yourself wanting to summon this a couple of times, just because of its recycling effect on summon. When it's summoned, you actually get to recycle a Photon or Galaxy monster from your graveyard, so that's nice. That is all, guys. The Rhoda, just because all of these guys are just warriors, so you want to add them, and that's it. I accidentally climbed from Legend Rank 1 to 3 with this deck, and trust me, I was not even trying. So this is probably cog-worthy, and you should not even wait for the last week of the month. This could be cog-worthy, maybe with a little bit of effort just now. So it's very consistent, very good, love it. And let's jump right into replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay against, I think this was Orcust, that was abusing Majestic Light. Look at this, it was him to go first with the Majestic Light to basically have another monster to go into the Galatea, so that's it. After, of course, another monster in addition to your normal summon. So it's got the full combo Orcust. We're not gonna waste your time here. So it's got the Decal Talker, so not the usual. It's gonna end up with the Ningirsu, the Decal Talker, and a Babel on the field. So that is gonna be actually kind of crazy because he has 2 back rows as well. I started with the reinforcement of the army to get the Photon Trasher to have my additional normal summon. Then there you go, Photon Trasher. I went with the Photon Sanctuary to get a couple of tokens out. Sulfur Dragon, there you go. Then Photon Vanisher to go and acquire the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. At this point, Galaxy Photon to get the second Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Look at that. And we got Photon Stream of Destruction #1 on the Babel. Of course, he protected that with his Decal Talker. And actually with this, when he tripled the Dingirsu, what gets sent to the graveyard, it's also a it's like here, it's a skeleton. So what happens is that I changed the second one because I wanted to banish the Babel, but he can actually summon, use the effect of Skeleton because now the Babel is on the field, so you can use the effect of Skeleton to summon the Ningirsu and get the Send to the Graveyard's effect. So as you can see, he sent to the Graveyard the Sulfur because it was the best monster, but that was a mistake because now we can just go into Exceeded Knight, use the effect, pop everything, look at that. I attacked by you, but my opponent gets no damage when you use the effect of Exceeding, but that was a nice clear. Look at that, just a side monster at this point. We got Photon Sanctuary again to summon the Galaxy Eyes Sulfur Dragon, recycling the treasure to the hand, and now we can just attack, and we have the interruption because we have a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon in hand. Look at that, just another sad card at this point. Galaxy Cyclone, the perfect card to pick, E-Scoop. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. This was my rank up to 2, but the first time this was a loss because I misplayed. I'm gonna show you this. I was me to go first, so as you can see pretty easily. So we went with the Treasure. I think with the Galaxy Photon skill we added the Photon Sanctuary. At this point, Sanctuary summon a couple of tokens. You first want to activate Sanctuary, guys, otherwise you find yourself with not enough room for everything. So first Treasure, then Sanctuary, going into Sulfur Dragon. At this point you summon Photon Vanisher, you grab the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and then you normal summon the Satellite using its effect to make one of the 2 level 5 boom V mana. That's your turn 1 combo, pretty easy. And then we're chilling at this point. We have a couple of interruption, even one monster more, and we're chilling. It's got the True Dark to begin. Actually, guys, there was a misplay here because I used the Vanisher to Xyz summon, but it's better to use the Treasure to Xyz summon, just because if you control another monster, Treasure cannot attack. At least Vanisher, after the first turn, it can attack at least, so it's just better to keep Vanisher on the field. So it's got Destiny effect, it's got the Dark Angel as well, so it went all in. Now we need to be very careful on when to activate our interruptions. One the Driver, then a Malicious effect to summon another one. It's got Polymerization #1 into Dystopia, of course under the Wonder Hero extra Wonder Driver, actually, extra hero Wonder Driver. Dystopia is a fact, but at this point we have to use Sulfur to pop the Dystopia before he gets his attack modified and gets the ability to pop a card on the field. He recycled the Poly, but then he's got nothing. And here was my misplay. I went first with the Galaxy Eyes Sulfur Dragon, right? Then I used the effect to recycle the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. He went with the DD Crow. The mana negates, so at this point I can just get back my Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, Photon Sanctuary it out, summon a couple of tokens, go with Galaxy Photon Dragon, and here comes the mistake, right? So I don't know why, guys, I attacked with V mana. I should have attacked with this, and at this point with Forbidden Lens, that was a polymerization. So I attacked with that, and I lost lethal. That's just it, guys. If I attacked with this, I had lethal. I would pop that, and then 2300 plus 2k was just lethal. And here I messed up my misplay. What a bad misplay, honestly. This guy is just going now full combo. I'm gonna make it quick just because now he just gets crazy with fusion recovery, and he just went on with attacking. I can't do nothing for now because I actually got the satellite that is useless right now. He went with double draw. At this point, he's gonna start going with the Decider, Celeste, double draw, and here comes the polymerization with the Wicked Soldier. So I just lost to this. Anyway, guys, of course, this was an obvious win. So that's not how you duel, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys, we have Magician's Magic. So it's us to go first. We have the Treasure, the Orbital to get the Punisher, and now we went for Photon Vanisher to grab the Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. At this point, I see someone into the Galaxian, guys. I just went for this because I basically have the chance to go into double Photon Stream of Destruction because I can just use the skill, as you can see, return the satellite, boom. In this moment, this is just better. You have double banish, a couple of big guys on the field, so you're chilling. Circle to begin with, and this was the correct choice. So I was, with Vimana and Sulphur Dragon, there was no way to get rid of the circle. That's why I went with this. So of course, depending on your opponent, you need to choose between your Photon Stream of Destruction or your classic turn 1 with Sulphur and Vimana. So he's got then the Rod to search for the Eternal Soul, and at this point he's got a double set and he's done. We still have this, so we went with Adventure, then Sulphur Dragon to get even another interruption right now. Recycling the Adventure right now that we can summon again, and he's got the Eternal Soul in the battle phase. Of course, other Photon Stream of Destruction. He went with the Secret of Dark Magic. Maybe just, yeah, he did it because, of course, otherwise he wouldn't have not had the material to do that, and at least with the effect of Eternal Soul, Dark Magicians get destroyed, but he gets to summon a couple of bodies on the field. That is everything he needs to survive, but just for this turn. So we attacked that, we have to wait for the Dark Magician Girl, and at this point he just scooped because he realized I was waiting for him to do something. I would have used the effect of Sulphur Dragon, discarding the Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon from the hand to pop the Dark Magician Girl. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here it was, guys, my rank up to Legend rank 3. So let's see what we have. This guy was actually Invoked Neos. So really nostalgia feeling right here. We have the Invocation into Purgatorio, the Neos fusion into the Brave Neos, and then Volcanic Shell to get another one. And then the skill, the fire reloads to get a couple of cards, but I guess he was unlucky right here because he didn't set anything, so just get the list of the Invoker, and here comes the Spice turn 2 that you can get with this, because look at that, I already have a couple of Photon Stream of Destruction. So I started with the Satellite, used the effect of Special Summon Vanisher to get also the Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. Then Vimana is coming. You know why? Because this guy can actually play White Princess. So that's why I went into Vimana, to make sure I can negate that. So we got the Photon Sanctuary, a couple of tokens to tribute those into Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. So you can use Photon Sanctuary to summon this boy, and it's the best thing, especially when you have a couple of days in your hand. So at this point, it's just that easy. Banishing number 1, banishing number 2, he just scooped because he had delay in hand, but it was just that I could negate that with my Vimana. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Fourth win in a row, last but not least, we have Speedroid. It's him to go first, but I guess he bricked, if I'm not wrong, just a sad monster, triple sat, and he's done. We got the Galaxy Photon skill to begin with to pop one of the back rows. It was the Chalice. Then we went with our combo, Satellite, using Orbital's effect to grab an Advancer because we already have the Vanisher, otherwise go always for the Vanisher. Then we got the Photon Sanctuary first to go into Sulfur Dragon using the effect recycling the orbital for next turn. It's gonna be nice. Then Photon Vanisher to grab the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to have the interruption you get our opponent's turn. Then we got the special summon of Advancer, effect of Satellite into Vimana, of course, and then we got the Orbital's effect to boost up my boy. This was just in order to have lethal right here, but he went with Book of Moon on my Vimana, popping the Denden Daiko to Still, and it's got the King Consonance just to negate this effect. But at this point, what can he do? Just a sad card, Orbital to get the Vanisher. And then he just cooked because he realized I can go even further at this point. Another rank 4, and I'm not done yet. Another rank 4 without even searching. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, I really hoped you you enjoyed this, especially the Galaxy Eyes fan, because this is gonna be nice. Easy way to go to GOG. It is very consistent, almost guaranteed double interruption plus easy access to the banish. And keep in mind, I'm not even playing the limited 3 trap cards, and I could. And maybe I should. I mean, if you want to play it competitively, you can actually go into the triple limited 3 trap cards, and this deck becomes even better, and you avoid any kind of break at that point. So you know what? I'm very happy for this because it's very good, and this deck is gonna become even better each time we get a new Xyz rank 4 light-hearted. More support, more stuff for this. Guys, that was all for today's video. Again, this is gonna be, I hope this is gonna come soon enough. And I'm gonna be probably on vacation when this comes out. So if I do not respond to the comments, you know why is that. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. And as always, see you in the next one.